Hey everyone, for today's video I wanted to read you a story that I found online about an anonymous cow that happened to be born into the meat industry, and it kind of tells her story. And I wanted to point out that while the story may seem extreme, it is very typical in the factory farm industry for animals to be treated this way, and that if you don't like it, maybe you should do something about it. And so thanks for listening and watching. And I decided to do this video in audio because I wanted you to really focus on the message versus me. So here we go. The truck carrying this cow was unloaded at Walton Stockyards in Kentucky one September morning. After the other animals were removed from the truck, she was left behind, unable to move. The stockyard workers used their customary electric prods in her ear to try to get her out of the truck, then beat her and kicked her in the face, ribs, and back, but she still didn't move. They tied a rope around her neck, tied the other end to a post in the ground, and drove the truck away. The cow was dragged along the floor of the truck and fell to the ground, landing with both hind legs and her pelvis broken. She remained like that until 7:30 that evening. For the first 3 hours, she lay in the hot sun crying out. Periodically, when she urinated or defecated, she used her front legs to drag herself along the gravel roadway to a clean spot. She also tried to crawl into a shaded area but couldn't move far enough. Although she managed to crawl a painful 13 to 14 yards, the stockyard employees wouldn't allow her any drinking water. The only water she received was given to her by Jesse Pierce, a local animal rights activist, who had been contacted by a woman who witnessed the incident. Jesse arrived at noon. After receiving no cooperation from stockyard workers, she called the Kenton County Police. A police officer arrived but was instructed by his supervisors to do nothing. He left at 1 p.m. The stockyard operator informed Jesse that he had permission from the insurance company to kill the cow, but wouldn't do so until Jesse left. Although doubtful that he would keep his word, Jesse left at 3 p.m. She returned at 4:30 and found the stockyard destroyed. 3 dogs were attacking the cow, who was still alive. She had suffered a number of bite wounds, and her drinking water had been removed. Jesse contacted the state police. 4 officers arrived at 5:30 p.m. State Trooper Jan Wenchner wanted to shoot the cow, but was told that a veterinarian should kill her. The 2 veterinarians at the facility would not euthanize her, claiming that in order to preserve the value of the meat, she could not be destroyed. The butcher eventually arrived at 7:30 p.m. and shot the cow. Her body was purchased for $307.50. When the stockyard operator was questioned by a reporter from the Kentucky Post, he stated, "We didn't do a damn thing to it," and referred to the attention given to the cow by humane workers and the police as bullcrap. He laughed throughout the interview, saying that he found nothing wrong with the way the cow was treated. This is not an isolated case. It is so common that animals in this condition are known in the meat industry as downers. After PETA brought much-needed attention to this issue, the Kenton County Police Department adopted a policy requiring that all downed animals be immediately euthanized, whether they are on the farm, in transit, or at the slaughterhouse. Sadly, other law enforcement agencies don't have such policies, and downed animals continue to suffer everywhere. It is up to the public to demand change, and it is up to the consumers to refuse to purchase the products of this miserable industry. I thought maybe that story would put things into more of a clear perspective, as it's very easy to debate these issues, but when you actually hear a story and a real account of something like this happening, I think it makes it a lot more real and a lot more present. So I will leave you with that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you take this story into consideration the next time that you are going to eat meat. Bye.